Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 9 and we will present about peanut butter. Peanut butter is a popular food product in US which states that an average consumption of 3 pounds per American per year. Peanut has 26 to 28% protein content which beneficial for tissue repair and muscle growth. And it also contains linolenic acid which give the desirable taste. Besides, it also contains 49% fat content which helps in flavoring of the peanut butter. Vitamin E also have been found in peanut and act as an antioxidant that can remove the free radicals. Next is factory information. It is important because can reduce the production time, minimize risk of accident, and reduce production costs. Factory must be located at industrial area and waste disposal area where provide enough electric and water supply and suitable for waste disposal. Next, the factory design which can avoid cross-contamination is crucial due to preserve the quality of the peanut butter product. Use multi-story building, slip-proof floor, and exposed ceiling design can help in less land extension, reduce accident, and ease the leakage maintenance at the factory. Next is product information. The ingredients for peanut butter are roasted peanut, sugar, palm oil, and salt. In Malaysia, determination of aflatoxin and fungal in peanut is crucial. Next is processing flow. This is the processing flow of peanut butter. Next is material handling. Material handling started with harvesting. First is pre-harvest. It is conventional primary and second tillage operation can reduce disease and weeds. Harvest the crop at optimum maturity. When drying, not overheat the peanut and dry at an average moisture content. Sorting needed to choose edible peanuts and also screening to remove dirt. Next is receiving. Careful lifting the items to avoid any damage. Examine the exposed interior and unload the product to check any potential of contaminant. Next is storing. Store the product. Store to protect them from deterioration and possibility of contamination at 34 degree Fahrenheit to 41 degree Fahrenheit and 55 to 70% relative humidity. Next is cleaning and shielding. Separating the foreign materials such as stone, soil, base, and vine and other foreign materials, remove with a series of screens, blowers, and magnets. The crushed shell and peanut kernels are then separated with oscillating shaker screens and air separators, removing undersized kernels and split kernels. Next is roasting. Oven temperature must control correctly to ensure the reduction of moisture content to prevent growing of moist bacteria and mold. The roaster needs to monitor and do the maintenance regularly to ensure it can function efficiently. The roaster also must be cleaned and sanitized to prevent contamination. Next is cooling and blanching. The peanut must achieve the temperature of 30 degrees Celsius to ensure the moisture and oil of peanut retained. The perforated metal cylinder must clean and sanitize after use to avoid contamination and should be well maintained regularly. In blanching process, brushes and rubber bands used should be cleaned properly to avoid any contamination. Next is grinding. The grinder should be properly cleaned and sanitized after every use to prevent the growth of microorganisms and also must be perform maintenance regularly even the grinder not broken to ensure it can work efficiently.
the peanut filling, the peanut butter will be transferred to a container, polyethylene terephthalate bottle. PETE is chosen as it is good material that can avoid contamination. Peanut butter need to undergo cooling process at 38 degrees C before being filled. Next, packaging. Packaging filled peanut butter will be transferred for the capping machine and movement of bottle done by conveyor belt. Cap of bottle are made from aluminum foil seal on the inside. Closed container will move to heater to fold down the aluminum seal. Next, for labeling, label with complete and clear information with name of product, ingredients and nutritional facts. Expiry date and certificate logo like halal are needed. And for the HACCP, next, harvesting, controlling the aflatoxin that produced from aspergillus flavus. Doing proper practice like harvest at right crop maturity stage, control moisture content. The farmer need basic education in proper harvest techniques. And next, receiving. The vehicle that carry raw material should be inspected before storage, like free from chemical or other contaminant. And ingredient also must be tested as potentially contaminated by salmonella. Next, for storing, should be stored at 34 degree Fahrenheit to 41 degree Fahrenheit and 55% to 70% relative humidity. Okay, next for the cleaning and shelling. Separating the forage material, crushed shells and peanut kernel separate with oscillating shaker. And next for the roasting, the potential hazard is salmonella can be removed by roasting at 160 degrees C for 40 until 60 minutes. And for the grinding, next, potential hazard from metal presence during using the equipment can be removed by using the detector. And next, for the mixing, during mixing, the equipment and manufacturing area must be clean to avoid the pathogens. And next, for the filling and packaging, the container need to be heated to ensure it's sealed neatly and prevent from exposed to oxygens. And next, for the labeling, all the ingredients and composition must analyzed correctly. Obey the food regulation of Malaysia, not exceed 3% of water and less 20% protein content. Okay.
For pest control, first is spider mites. Based on IPM, spider mites can be controlled naturally by thrips, predatory mites and fungal disease but not applicable in hot water. Besides spider mites infestation, record the number and the degree of infestation in peanut field and do not spread them into another field. For thrips, foliar treatment for thrip can be used. Check active thrip infestation by pick a leaf slab in its a white index card. Take quick action if major damage on peanuts plants happen. Next, for ants, reduce the resource of ants like water, food that ants can survive. Sanitation and regular maintenance. Remove the ant nest by vacuum up and remove by using chemical management like detergent. Next, for rodents, it can be identified by looking for signs of rats and mice such as rodent droppings around food, corners, inside cabinets or under sinks. One of the common methods used to remove rodents is by using snap or electronic traps. For birds problem can invite costly settlements and serious health hazards. Some preventive methods are eliminating or reduce as much as possible standing water and areas in which the pest bird can feed, so keep trash cans covered and keeping the areas clean. For waste management, first, food packaging. The possible packaging waste includes plastic and jars that used to package the end product of peanut butter. This waste is segregated from biodegradable waste, hazardous waste, and solid non-hazardous waste. The factory set up a separate waste collection system for them to providing a recycling bin at the factory and recycling bin will be sent to the recycle collection place. Next, for peanut husk, the weight on Peanut hulls or shells are managed by burn, dump or dispose as compost. For burning process, it will be done directly and easiest ways because peanut hulls are extremely flammable. Dump at landfill located at least 45 meters away from population. Used as compost material to agriculture sector as it contains multiple micronutrients. Processed to be placed on of peanut hulls, used as fire starter for cooking or being crushed and compressed to the compact pellets. Next, for peanut skin can manage by using the composting method as a low-cost biological decomposition process. This process also can be the most efficient environmentally and safe and most agronomically because the compost can be used as a soil conditioner as it rich in nutrition and fertilize the soil. Next, for peanut vine, a peanut vine is one of waste that produced from peanut butter processing that is farm primary process in making peanut butter, which is harvesting from the farm. After the peanut harvested, the leftover peanut vine taken and give to cattle breeders as the supplemental feed for the beef cattle. But a study demonstrating leaf-span peanut vines in the field after harvest may make more economic sense than boiling them for use as well. Next. For solid waste management, it can be there's a lot of ways can be used for solid waste management. First is recycling is the processing of waste so that they can be reused. Recycling is divided into two, which are recycling solid waste and recycling non-biodegradable waste. Recycling solid waste can be used as feed and pottery or may be used for preparations of for pottery feed. It also contributes the emissions of fewer noxious gases in atmosphere. Next, other than that, a landfill or methane is a carefully constructed depression in the ground into which waste is buried or built on top of the ground, resembling a football stadium. Landfill also have a place for holding more harmful items than needed to be isolated from the public. Hazardous chemicals such as gases and contaminants are mixed with soil and groundwater from landfills, so it can cause soil and water contaminations. Other than that, incineration is a waste treatment process that involves the combustion of organic substance contained in waste material. Next. For wastewater management, wastewater is water whose physical, chemical, and biological characteristics have been modified by the introduction of certain substances for certain purposes, make it unsafe. Wastewater is aimed at cleaning and preserving water. Types of treatment technologies into type of treatment technologies used for food processing. Wastewater are not uncommon among wastewater treatment options and provide typical range of biological, physical, and chemical treatments. In peanut butter manufacturing, wastewater can be treated by using advanced oxidations advanced oxidation process AOP, which include the highly hydroxyl radical and Fenton reactions. Next. In conclusion, all food industry, including peanut butter, need to have proper material handling, has served in every step to avoid any problem in the future. Pest control and waste management are also needed to keep the product in the safe environments and get benefits from it. That's all from us. Thank you.